Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Tableau. Today in this video we will see design and development of this beautiful dashboard from start to end in Tableau software. Today our topic is bank loan or bank analysis dashboard. But before we go further, I would like to inform you that we are not using any original data or any bank or company, you can say. This data is generated for the practice purpose only. As you can see here, there are a different chart, KPIs, parameter and filter I have used. If I will click on year of issue and I want to know about the 2007, what was the chart look like, you can check out from here. You'll see all the data of 2007, and if you want to know 2008, so there are some filter we have assigned. There is another filter I use for the purpose of loan, like why people take a loan, for which purpose people take a loan, so you can filter those also. There is one more parameter I have assigned for the particular this chart. As you can see here, I can see state wise, in top 5 state, what is the state and last credit full wise loan status, and top 20 state, like that we can see. There is one more thing I have assigned, which is, as you can see in the each chart, there is one button I have assigned, which is a navigation button. It will take us to the another worksheet where we will see all the details behind of this chart, like year wise home ownership, payment start. If I will press Alt and enter on this icon, it will redirect us to the another worksheet from where we can see all the detail behind of that chart. There is one more button I have assigned, which is back. It will take us back to the main dashboard. If you will press Alt and back, it will take us to the main dashboard again. If I want to see full detail information behind the grade and subgrade wise revolve balance, so you can just click Alt and click on this navigation button. It will direct us to the another worksheet. From here, from this worksheet, we can see all the detail behind of that KPI. There is again, I have assigned one navigation button. If I will click on it, it will redirect us to the main dashboard. Okay, so we will understand everything in this video from start to end. So without any further delay, let's get started. As you can see here, I'm using a two data set here. One is finance one and another is finance two. All right. So first, we will see what is our KPIs. So as you can see here, we have to make almost 5 KPI, which is first is year wise loan amount, the second is grade and subgrade wise revolve balance, the third is total payment for verified status versus total payment for non-verified status, the fourth is state wise and last credit full date wise loan status, and then last is home ownership versus last payment date. Okay, so let me take you to the Tableau software and then we will understand. Okay, so first, whenever you are creating any dashboard or anything, so you have to understand your KPI requirements, like what you exactly want to see. So as per our KPI requirement, the first KPI is first year wise loan amount. I'll keep it in the center. I will name this sheet as a KPI 1. Okay, before you build your dashboard, you make sure you decide the color combination what you're gonna use, because in the when you will, right now you can create the KPIs, but in the last moment what will happen, the color combination will not match. So make sure you can decide what color combination you're gonna use here. So for the title, for example, I will use, just right click on it, format, I will use a borderline. This you can choose as per your requirement. Okay, and the background color I will choose. Okay, so this is our title. Now for the background of this chart, I will use lighter color because we're gonna make a colorful dashboard. So I will use lighter color here. From here, the worksheet color I'm gonna use this. Let's keep it this. Each and every chart we will use the same color combination. Okay, so let's start building our chart. So first our requirement is year wise loan amount. So year wise, like I will, from where I will get the year, from issue date, right? So I will drag issue date into the column section. I got the year. Now what I want, year wise loan amount. So let's drag the loan amount column into the row section. Okay, so you can use any chart as per your choice. Okay, but for me, I think I will use a bar chart. Okay, so I can differentiate. Now what I want, year wise loan amount we have. Let's drag this into the label also. See, just press Ctrl and drag it. It will copy the same column. Okay, or you can drag it from here also. All right. Now we got the year wise loan amount. Let's format this. Right click on it, go to the numbers, go to the currency custom, remove the decimals, choose the unit whatever you want, like I will choose a million and I will change from rupees to dollar and I'll give one space. Okay, so this is our year wise loan amount. Okay, but I want to show here the loan status also, like this one. So I'll drag loan status into the color part. So we can differentiate, like for the charge off, for current and for the full pay, there is a different column. But make sure whenever you are using a data label into the chart, we don't need a y-axis. So I will remove this axis from here. Okay, so our chart is ready. If you want, you can do the changes in the color. So full paid I will keep it green, and the charge of I will use red color, and for the current keep it same. First KPI is ready. Let's do some formatting part here. Right click on it, format. We will give some borders here. Go to the sheet. From here you can select any border as per your choice. Okay, I'm selecting the little bit thicker line here, and for this also we'll select the same. Okay, done. We are done with our first KPI. Let's move on to the another KPI, which is our, let's go to the new sheet. What was our new? Grade and subgrade wise revolve ball. Same thing we will do here. We'll give the title first. Okay, let's keep it in the center. The size we will keep it same. Press OK, and let's did some formatting as well. Format, settings, we use little darker color, right? The same color we use for this. Okay, and the border we will keep this one, might be fine. Okay, that same worksheet color also we will choose as we choose earlier. This color, I think, let me check. Yeah, same color. All right, so this will be our KPI 2. Let's start building our second KPI. We need grade and subgrade wise revolve balance, right? So what I will do, I will choose the grade from here. I'll drag it into the column section. Same goes for the subgrade wise. So we got our grade A, B, C, D, D, E, and subgrade in the down A1, A2, A3. Okay. Now what else we need? Revolve balance. So I will drag from here the revolve balance into the row section. So as you can see here, we have all the information by grade, by subgrade, and want in each column there should be the revolve balance. So what I will do, I will copy and drag it into the table section. Let's format this first. Go here, currency custom, remove the decimals, unit, million. I will change it to the dollar. Okay, and if you want more modification you can do it, but I'm gonna use the same. Just remove the header from here. Now I want the grade color should be different because this chart doesn't look good, right? So let's drag the grade into the color as well. Okay, how I'm dragging? Press Ctrl drag it here like this. Okay, let me show you once again. See what I did here, I press Control, then I start dragging. Until I drag, I keep pressing the controls. So like that. So we can easily identify. So A is our blue color, B is orange, C is red, and like that. Okay, let's remove this header from here. Okay, so we can easily identify. Just do the little formatting. We will go back. The border lines we will keep it as we keep for the last chart. Okay, let's move on to the third KPI, which is our verified versus non-verified status payment. Okay, so let's give the name KPI 3 and we'll give a title as per our KPI. So I will write, and the border also we can select directly from here, and then we will start building our chart. All right, so now we need verified versus non-verified status. So I'm gonna use here the donut chart. Okay, so let me make the donut chart quickly. If you don't know how to create a donut chart, I have given link in the I button and as well as in the description. You can check out from there. All right, so let me make the donut chart quickly and then I will explain to you. As you can see here, I have created my donut chart for verified and non-verified status, but there is a one more thing, right? Like you can see the source verified. So we don't need this actually. So what I will do, I will this verify status, I will put it to the filter section and I will uncheck the source verified and click OK. So we will see only the verified and non-verified status we have here. Okay, so moving on to the fourth KPI, which we have, like you can say KPI 4, state wise last credit pull date and loan status. So first we will give our heading. So our formatting is done. Now let's drag it. Now state we want, right? So what I will do, the address state, I will keep it in the column section. Then our last credit pull date, right? This is what I want. I will keep it into the row section and I will use only year. And then what I will do, I will use loan status also and I'll put it into the rows field. And the loan status, I don't want to show the total amount of loan, right? I want to show how many loan they have taken. Let me remove this null. So let's do one more thing here. We will create one parameter because the chart becomes so big, right? Like, it is very difficult to explain everything in one visualization. So we will create one parameter. To create a parameter, just click here, create parameter, and then in this parameter, what we will do, name you can give as per your choice. I'm gonna use a state and the data type I will use an integer here. Then I will use list. I will show the top 5, 10 and 20. I'll give this top 5. For this also we will use top 10. Okay, for this we will give top 20. All right, just click on OK, and then what we will do, we will click on show parameter. So like that you can use OK. The parameter is not active. So what I will do, I will drag this state into the filter and I'll go to the top, and by field from here I will select the parameter which I have created. Okay, and apply and OK. So you will see your whole chart will change according to your parameter. So as you can see here, it is changing according to our parameter. All right, let's move on to the another KPI, which is our, let's see first the KPI, home ownership versus last payment date. For that, what I will do, we need a home ownership. So home ownership I will drag into the row field and last payment date, we'll drag it into the column. Now I will change the measure to the count. Now as you can see here, this time we are gonna use a tree map chart over here. So let's drag the last payment date again into the label field. So as you can see here, like that we can identify our home ownership stat with the different years, like in rent, mortgage, ownership, and all the values in one place. Okay, so let me change the color combination for this. We will choose the 2 3 color over here, like we can use the red, green, and gold. Okay, so it will look more attractive. All right, so now our 5 KPI has been done. Okay, so like that you can just click on here and you can create your dashboard directly from here also. But there is one more catch. Like when you will present to your client and to your mentor, they can ask you the question, tell me the detailed information behind of this card, behind of this KPI. So for each KPI we will make some more detailed information. Like for KPI 1 we will make some detailed information. So like that, then as I shown earlier to you, how I navigation button and detailed information, so that's also we will add on. All right, so first we will prepare for KPI 1. One we have already, year wise loan amount. So I will just copy this, just I will do duplicate and keep it somewhere here. Okay, and I will put it like year wise loan amount. Then another we will make it, I'll make it duplicate again. We have year wise already, and then one we will do quarter wise loan amount also, and remove it this one. We will just remove this one, so we can see the quarter wise, like quarter 4, 3, 2, 1, what was the sale in each quarter. And one more thing we will add here, I will expand this hierarchy over here so we can easily identify, make it this ascending orders. Quarter 4, 3, 2, 1, for every month we have sell, like charge of current or full paid. Okay, so this is to let me change it, this the name. Now we have much more information than this KPIs, right? Now what we will do, I'll make one simple dashboard for this, and I will give a name as a KPI 1 detail analysis, and size we will keep it as a automatic, and the dashboard color will keep same as we choose for earlier. Okay, now what we have to do, I'll keep it in tile mode only, and I will drag this year into the field and then quarter also into the field, or you can keep it horizontal or vertical, it's all up to you, but it would be better if you keep vertical. Okay, and then this charge wide and everything we have to show the colors and the years filters, like you can show the filter, this filter particularly attach with this. If you want, you can attach with the another sheet also. Just go here, drag this down, apply worksheet, and from the selected worksheet, what you have to do, select all the worksheet. Okay, now it will apply to all the, as you can see here. Okay, now we have one detailed information of KPI 1. Same we will make it for the KPI 2, 3, 4, 5 also. All right, let's move on to the another KPI detail information. So same formatting part we will done here. Now what we will do here, I'll drag the grade into the column section and revolve ball into the, and subgrade I will drag it into the colors, as well as I will drag it into the labels. And let's change this to the what you call average. The measure we will keep it average. Let's make it entire view. And what else we can do here, we need a labels also, right, for each KPIs. Okay, so you can see for grade A, B, C, D and their subgrade also in the one column only, right? In one column you can see average of grade and subgrade wise revolve balance, right? This is one we can show the detailed information. So I'll write here must be enough. And one more thing what we can do, let's make it one more grade wise. Now this time what we will do, I will drag the grade only, grade into the column section and revolve balance hour into the row section. And again what I will do, same thing I will drag into the color as well as level and make it just entire view and remove this. The formatting we have to do, let make it ascending order. Let me change the color because we are gonna make the colorful chart, so make sure use color combination for everything. Click OK. Okay, this is working fine. I will duplicate the same sheet again and this time we will use subgrade wise. Okay, I will rename this, I will write subgrade wise. Okay, then I will remove the grade from here, only the subgrade we will choose. We will drag subgrade into the column section. Now you can see the subgrade wise revolve balance. Okay, so it is very easy to identify, like if you want to show grade wise average of everything, here we have only grade wise, here we have subgrade wise. So let's make a small dashboard for this also, then you will understand. All right, KPI to detail analysis. All right, average revolve balance. See, I'm using a tile mode only. Yeah, Tableau is a very advanced tool. It can arrange everything automatically. If you have like 4 KPIs only, I would suggest go for the tile mode only. Don't use the floating. In floating, what happened exactly? If you drag something, then you have to arrange like this. See, you'll have to do a lot of work. I have only three seat over here. It would be better I will use a tile mode, right? So I'll drag this into the dashboard. Grade wise also I will drag. You just have to adjust like this. Move your cursor. It will show you where it will fit. See, it's fitting here. We can keep here. Then again subgrade wise also I'll keep together with this. See, I can keep here also. I can keep here also. I can keep here also. I can keep vertical also. But I'm using a vertical. So we have more information here. I can remove this also. Okay, this is also we don't need. Now it's look more good, right? Let's move on to the another KPI. Let me duplicate this. Just remove these things. Let's move on to the third KPI, detail information. So our third KPI, we don't have much to do, to be honest. So what we will do, same I will copy paste from here the third KPI. I'll make it duplicate of this KPI and I'll move it into here. Okay, now what we have to do, the filter part we have done before, right? Just remove this one. See, now we can see all the information, right? So here I will show the verification over here, right? So this is one KPI we have done. So verification wise. Okay, and then another is what we need to do, issue date column into the, I will drag into the column section and total payment into the row field, and this time I will change measure to the count. Then I will use verification status into the label field. Same I will copy into the color section also. Then count again I will keep it into the label. Okay, so this is the line chart he's suggesting us. Let's see what else he can suggest us a good. What is it? Area chart. This is might be good, right? Yeah, we'll use an area chart over here. And let me drag it back again this. Okay. And verification status again I will drag it to the yes directly here. The name we can give count of and title we will give, that would be better. This is enough information. Let's make the dashboard. Okay, so this is fine, right? So I will name this as a KPI 3 detail. Okay, now we have three KPIs detail information. Let's move on to the fourth KPI. Let me make it duplicate. I'm just doing to save the time only, right? You can do manually also. What was our fourth KPI? Let me check first. The fourth KPI is state and last credit full voice loan status. All right. Remove this one also. Use donut chart here. We already made a donut chart, right? And I'll copy this. I will make it duplicate and I'll go here, keep it somewhere. This time what I will do, I will use total state wise loan status. Second axis, what I will do here, remove this and I will drag the state into the label and change measure to the count. Okay, so we can easily identify total state, right? And then I will change the measure name, make it size little bit bigger, make it bold, click OK. Okay, and then for the outer chart, I will remove everything from here. I will drag the loan status into the color field, again loan status into the label field, and state I will drag it into the label field again and change the measure as a count. Okay, now one we have done. Now let's make the another one better, state wise loan. Here what we will do, I'll drag the state into the column field and our loan amount I will drag into the row field and I'll change measure to the count. And let's make it entire view. I'll remove this show header. Same thing I'll copy into the label. All right. State also into the color field. This is a count for each state, like how many loan they have taken. All right. So this is the two information behind the fourth KPIs. So one more we can use, we have one column here. Let me copy this again. Let me make the duplicate. I think we have something purpose. Yes. Okay. So let's make it purpose of loan. Change this measure again to the sum and I'll remove this. The state also I will remove it. And this purpose section I'll drag it into the column field. And again the purpose I will drag into color and label also. Let me format this. So as you can see, for the car there is a 10 million loan. So credit card 60 million, debit card. So like that we can identify. So I think this is the enough information for the KPI 4. Let's make it a one dashboard. Okay. Same thing again here also we will do. Size we will keep it automatic. Now this is the purpose of loan. Then state wise loan. So now you can see the much more information behind the KPI 4. I'll name as a KPI for detail analysis. Now we have 4 KPIs. The remaining is last one KPIs, right? Okay, so let's move on to the our last KPI, home ownership versus last payment step. Okay, so and we can make like year end home ownership wise loan amount. So for that what we will do, I will drag the home ownership into the row field and our last payment date, this is what we want, like we'll get the year from here and then loan status, what we will do, we'll drag into the color section and the loan amount also we need here, right? Loan amount I will drag it into the column field. So this is speaking the line chart. So let me take it as a bar and none actually we don't need, right? So let me drag it into the here and we don't need this other, sorry, none also from here, other, let's keep it other. Okay, and one more thing we can make, let me make it duplicate this one. Only home ownership wise loan we can do. home ownership wise loan amount. Let me remove everything and then we will make it. Okay, so what we need here, I need a home ownership, right? So I'll drag the home ownership into the column field, and then loan amount we want, and loan amount we will drag it into the row section. Let's make it descending. And what else we need here, let's keep it into the color, and loan amount will keep it into the, let me remove this also, loan amount also we will keep it in label. And what else we can do, and let's keep it in the percentage, like we can show the percentage wise also. Let's make it percentage. Again we will drag the loan amount here, keep it the measure same, and then the formatting we can do a little bit here, right? I'll go to the labels, select from here, and the percentage we'll keep it there and cut it, and in the bracket we can paste it. Make the size a little bit bigger. No, this is too much. This much will be fine. Put it like this. Yeah, this look good, right? Like 50% of loan amount goes in the motors, 42% in rent, and ownership at the dashboard actually. And we will give the KPI 5 detail. All right, just make it size as a automatic, and this home ownership will drag it here. Think this is enough information for our chart, right? All right, now our all the KPIs has done. In first KPI, this is our first KPI, this is our second, the third, fourth, and fifth, and this is the detailed information of KPI 1, the second, the third, and then fourth, and then fifth. Okay, so let's start building our main dashboard. So I'll drag this and somewhere with the our main KPIs. So I'll keep it here. Okay, and I will rename this as a main dashboard. Okay, now here this is the most important part here. Now we have to design our dashboard, right? So what we have to do, the dashboard color will keep it same as per our, as like our worksheet color. So let's make it few more KPIs, like what we can do here, let's make one more KPI. Let's make it one new worksheet here. So in this KPI, what we will do, we can use total revolve balance, total loan amount, total fund, and these kind of things we can do it, right? So what we will do, first I will drag total amount, like how many amount was in the loan, total funds, yes, this is the total funds. What else we can get, total payment invested, yes, this is also good. Okay, now we have everything. Let's just format this first, get here, and we will keep it like millions and the dollar. Okay, give us a little bit space. Why I'm not removing the decimals this time, because we're gonna use the heading over here, so that is the only purpose. I'm not removing the decimals. Okay, dashboard, same goes for this also. Now we'll go to the lab text. From here we have to give a name, right? What was that? How, otherwise how we gonna know, right? So first is total loan amount, and second we have our, what was this, total fund invested, total fund, and this is our total investment. Let's make it blue color. Size, what we need, actually 12 will be fine. Okay, so this is our 2 space. The color we will change for heading as a red, make it bit bold and keep it okay. Okay, so text we have here, we keep it in the center, and let's edit this first. We'll go to the format, and we will give a border for everything. We can use a little bit bigger. Okay, everything has been done. So let's start building our main dashboard. First, what we have to do, we have to decide what we need actually in where. So first I'll give a title for the, so I will use floating mode. Text I will drag into the somewhere else, and then I will name as a bank loan dashboard 20, or we can keep as a 28. Make it bolder, color we will put dark, and the font we can use like something this. Okay, so this is our text. I'll keep it somewhere here. Okay, so this is our dashboard name, and then we will give some image also. I will just drag the image into the here. and choose the image I have already downloaded, like for the dashboard. So this one, just click OK and fit to your dashboard somewhere. Like, I can make it size little bit smaller. I'll drag it our dashboard first. Now let's start dragging our KPIs, the main KPIs. Okay, so we will not use this detail info, that we will use as a navigation button. So first what I will do, the year wise I made it like this. Okay, let me change this, like, total. I will give name as a total. This total, I will, the small thing I will keep it here. The slicer I'll keep it somewhere here, and then I will start building our KPIs. So this total I'll drag it from here into, oh, see, we don't need this header also, I title. Okay, and I can keep somewhere here, right? And just make it little bit bigger and just adjust somewhere here. Okay, and this also insider part also I will drag it. Oh, this is hard to drag sometime, man. Okay, it's look quite fine, right? All right, now let's drag the another KPI which we have made, like this one, this one, the fifth KPI here. Okay, make it the size bigger. This one we don't need, remove it. And okay, this is look good, right? Okay, now let's move on to the another KPI, which is our the big KPI. I'll keep it the two big KPI here, the three small I will keep it here. Okay, now let's drag the KPI 2 because this is the largest one we have, right? I can keep it somewhere here. Okay, so this is fine. This space I keep it for purposely. I'll show you within a second. I'll show you later on why I keep this. Now I will start dragging. Now we have used, if you remember, for the KPI 2, sorry, which one? KPI 4, we use a parameter. Like, whenever you are using any parameter or any slicer for particular things, so you have to keep it together with the same chart. So what I will do here, I'll drag this parameter over here. Now the same parameter which we have created, this one, I'll keep it somewhere here. Okay, and I'll drag and keep it in the center. Click OK. Now it's look fine, right? And the format parameter and what we use, right? Okay, so that is why I use this. I leave this space. Now it's already fit, right? You can easily find. See, now if you will check top 5, it will change. Top 10, it will change. Top 20, it will change. So you have a scroller, you can scroll like this, as you can see here, right? This is perfectly fine. Now let's move on to the remaining KPI. So now you can drag directly and drop it like this. The color, I will put it inside of this part, and I will remove the title and expand it. We can easily identify which color goes for what, right? Let's move on to the last KPI, which is our KPI 3. I'll keep it somewhere here and I'll drag it down. So this is fit, no, right? So now we have to change the size. Just click on here, it will take you to the sheet. Now the outer part size, right? The outer part, we will reduce size little bit. The inner part also will reduce size little bit. This much will be fine. Okay, now as you can see in the main dashboard, it's fit, right? Now everything is set. What is it? We don't need this also. Now it's time to add some. Oh, wait a minute. Let me keep it inside. I'll show you why I'm using the side. This is fine. This is fine. This is also will keep it in the side. Let's keep all the size same. It is 12, right? Let's keep it 13, 14. Okay, let me keep it in the side. I'll show you why I keep it in the side. This one. This is also will keep it in the side. Okay. Now let's add some filters over here. Okay. So to add a filter, what you have to do? Select any of the KPI, whichever you like. Let's use this first KPI. Okay, now what I want, year wise issue date, I'll give it here. I want only the year, right? Click next, click OK. Then what else we need? I'm gonna use the purpose of loan, the main filter we will use, and one more we can use. What this is not verification status, funded amount, early, last payment date. We have already revolve balance, public, total account, total payment. Status will be good, man, loan status. Okay, we will use this here. I'll keep it okay. Go back to our main dashboard. From here also select the KPIs which we have added the filter. Like in this we have added, right, year wise loan amount. Click on this arrow. From here what you have to do, go to the filter and select the filter which we have selected. Like, first loan status. Okay, it will be here somewhere. Just drag it somewhere, wherever you want to put. Then the later on we will do the formatting. Same goes for the another one, the purpose. Also I will drag it from here. I'll keep it somewhere here. And then last filter, what we need, the last filter, the year of issue date. Okay, and this one also we can edit somewhere else. Let's do some formatting how we need. Multi-value drop down will be fine. And same goes for this also. We'll choose multi-value drop down, and same goes for this also, multi-value drop down. Okay, now we have all the filters, right? And we will just alignment this somewhere as per your choice. You can keep it, I'll keep it here. Same goes for this also. The formatting you can do according to your choice, as whatever you like. I'm just keeping same for everything. So now everything is ready. We will just assign the filter. I'll go back, drag down, apply to worksheet, and I will use selected worksheet. If you want, you can select for a particular worksheet. I'm going to use for all. Okay, click OK. Same goes for this also. Apply to worksheet, selected worksheet. We'll select all the worksheet. Click OK. Same goes for this. Apply to worksheet, selected worksheet, and click OK. Now let's check the filters, how it's working. See, as you can see here, if you will select the charge off, you can see the charge off wise and everything. Okay, so the filter is working fine. Let's check the another filter also. I want to see who take the car loan, like that, so it will be visible for everything. Same goes for this. If you want to see the data of 2008, you'll get it. Okay, now it's time to make a navigation button. Otherwise this is there is no purpose to make everything, all these things, right? Okay, now what you have to do, let's go to the one by one. This is our, which KPI is our fifth KPI. So for the fifth KPI, what I will do, I'll go here. This is the navigation button. I will drag it and drop it somewhere here. Okay, and make it the size smaller, or let me make it this first. Okay, so this will keep it in the somewhere, wherever you want to keep, you can keep it. I'll keep it here. Double click on it. Now here in the none, we have to select for which we have to give a navigation. So I'm gonna use, this is the fifth KPI. I'll select the fifth KPI 5 detail analysis. From here I'll click on the image, choose image. I'll select this image, navigation. Click OK. Now as you can see, there is a button. If you will go here, press the alt. See, it is giving also you to what you have to do. Alt plus click. Now you have to press alt and click it. It will take you to the fifth KPI detail information. One more navigation button. We'll put it here and assign for go back to the main dashboard. Okay, I'll choose here. This time I will choose main dashboard. Where is our main dashboard? Yeah, this is our main dashboard. Image, and choose the image whichever you have. Like I use the back, and click OK. Now you can see alt and click it. It will take us to the main dashboard. Same goes for this also. I will drag the navigation button into here. Here I will just fit it somewhere like this. Double click on it, and wait, let me check which KPI is this. Yeah, this is second KPI, right? Navigation to home, the second KPI detail information. Yeah, KPI 2 detail information, image, choose, click it and press OK. Now alt and click it. It will take us to the detail information of KPI 2. Here also I will drag the navigation button and put it somewhere here, and I'll put the back button, and it we have to assign again for the main dashboard, right? Click it, main dashboard, click on the image, choose and back button, click OK. Now alt and click, it will take. Same goes for you have to do same for this three of them also. Okay, so now as you can see, I will just click on this presentation mode, as you can see, and now you will see your whole dashboard is look like this. Now you can check your parameters things also here. It is changing. Let's check the navigation button. See, alt and it will redirect us. See, when you will go to the present, like when it's come to the present, what you have to do, you can present like this directly. You can say, sir, this is my bank loan dashboard, and here we have used a different KPIs, and grade and subgrade wise revolve balance, and just click on alt and click it. So this is the grade and subgrade wise revolve balance, where we can show the grade wise only, subgrade wise. This is the average it is showing. So you can present like this. So maybe you are better than me to the presenting. Okay. So this is how we make a Tableau dashboard. So what do you think about this dashboard, guys? Please do let me know in the comment how it's look like, and you want me to improve something. Okay, so that's it for today. Till then, happy learning, keep supporting, and if you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.